Hello everyone and welcome to Best Side Cycling. I know it's long overdue, but we're going to continue here my self-supported Seattle to Vancouver Brompton adventure. Last time we just finished the first day arriving in Bellingham, and from here I'm going to start day 2. And I make sure to get back on this video series, which you can check back with the playlist because RSVP is coming up just in a couple weeks, and I'm super excited to ride again and hopefully see you a lot there. So this will be a great video for you to get all the ins and outs of what's happening, but I'm going to try to get everything through before the event starts. So let's get on with day 2. Start of day 2, we're riding to Vancouver, and I say we because my dad and mom have joined me here in Bellingham, and my dad's going to ride with me. His original plan was to do the whole way, but the second day is better than no days, so that'll be a lot of fun. It should be flatter today, as well as it's only 80 miles. We're going to do the exact same route, go to the border, use the normal crossing, see how that goes. And yeah, they also managed to sort of reduce the weight of my bag a lot, so that would be also very, very helpful. So let's go on the road and let's get rolling. We're heading here on Northwest Avenue. Nice bike lane, and yeah, we got even a bit of tailwind to help us out in this morning. My dad's right behind me, and we should be good to go. First stop is heading over to Linden. We'll take a quick rest stop before heading over the border. Just check out these views. It's a lot of what we've been seeing, but it's super peaceful here today. No cars or anything, just us two riding along. So, and enjoying the sun and blue sky, which is a rarity it seems like nowadays. As we get going here, yeah, this section between Bellingham and the border is definitely one of my favorites for the whole trip, just because it's so calm. The roads here are really quiet, and because the border crossing for the official event opens at 8, most of the people leave pretty early as well. So it's a really nice environment. And yeah, today I am basically still suffering a lot from the knee pain that I got in just the day before, so I'm definitely soft pedaling as much as I can, but since I'm riding with my dad, that ends up at a very good pace. So definitely we're gonna be just enjoying our time together as we make it 15 miles into Linden. So we made it to what would usually be the first rest stop of the second day here at Linden. No one here today, but there's still at least some public restrooms and a nice windmill to look at. So we're just going to take a quick 10-minute break here, and then we're just going to go straight towards the border. We're about like 15 miles in, so halfway there. Yeah, so riding through Linden was pretty nice. There was an old couple there that was asking all sorts of questions about the Brompton, so that happens quite often to all Brompton riders. You end up becoming a bit of like a salesman, talking about all the features of the bike. I'm always happy to do so, so that was fun. But yeah, now we're riding through the rest of town and making our way towards Canada. The route from Linden to the border is amazingly simple. After a couple turns, it's just a straight shot. I found this intersection particularly funny because they had literally 3 Dan Henrys on the ground telling you to go straight. And that's really just all there is to it. 而家踩完1個鐘，你攰唔攰啊？唔係好攰。唔係好攰。OK， 咁繼續踩啊。天氣涼啊，可以落飛啊。天氣好涼，好 OK 啊。好好。咁我哋爭可能20公里就去到嗰關嗰度㗎啦。Check out the cows. 呢個 black cow 啊，呢個仲靚嘅 Angus 啊。And then there's also some black cows here. There's cows everywhere. They're staring at me now. They're ready for a ride. I didn't realize there's so many cows on this route. That's so cool. 都冇車，呢度就加拿大咯。Yeah, so right here to the right, there's already Canada. If you were eagle-eyed, you would have saw that on the sign to the right. It said 50 kilometers per hour. So yeah, I'm right next to my hometown right now, home country I should say. So now we're just heading towards the border. So normally when you do RSVP, there's basically going to be a line that forms here to the left, and it's a special queue that sort of with all these officers with their own machines and stuff. It's pretty neat, but it's also a pretty long line, like easily into the hour mark, just because of how many different riders there are and the number of people processing them. So I'm not as familiar with this crossing as I am the main ones like Peace Arch, so we're just going to do a bit of yellowing here. I am literally walking inside the border car lane because for this crossing there is no like inside office like Peace Arch, and I called ahead and they told us just to walk it. Normally I think they have a special crossing right there to the right near where all those blocks are, But then since we're here on our bikes, yeah, we'll just do it this way. Take me home, Canada passport.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we successfully crossed the border. I am back now in Canada. And yeah, super easy, way shorter than probably what you guys have to wait for the RSVP line. That was like less than 5 minutes. So yeah, now we're just gonna put on some sunscreen because it's pretty sunny outside and then get to riding. So the route here is pretty interesting. We basically want to go along the border, so we have to do this U-turn and then head not to this border, but just like on the road next to it. Here it is. So you need to find this. And then you're pretty much set to go. So yeah, now we're on track and we see the pink markings again. So now we're on the Canadian side, and right over there to the left is America, land of the free. I wonder what these green little painted blocks are here for though. That seems, I was thinking it's like a bike lane, but that doesn't seem quite right. 踩好唔好玩啊？有啲咩特別特色啊？而家
好 relax 啊，同埋即係田園嘅氣味啊。哦，牛糞味，係啊係啊，啲青草味，明白，都係好特別。Alright, going strong. What I'm surprised by the most today so far is how little cars there are. I think that's been a really good highlight so far. We've been able to just ride side by side, sort of hang out, and then yeah, my knee's holding up pretty well. The more I pedal, the better it's getting. So yay for the bike doctor. Alright, so we're approaching now, just up ahead, what was known to the wall to me when I rode this in 2019. It's not that steep compared to what I've tackled nowadays, but on the second day of my first RSVP, I remember it being really, really steep. 係啊，呢個係肯定係呢個。Alright, it's definitely this one. Now that I'm looking at it from the bottom, it looks menacing on this bike. And with the whole day of riding, oh gosh. All right, it's time. Go, Dad, go. And here we go. Oh, he's going strong. Activate standing mode. Oh, he stopped. Oh no. Oh. All right, I'm still going. 8, 10%, 10%. 11%. Guy out. We're almost there. Yep. I definitely would have remembered this sort of hill very memorably back then. Oh. A good 10% climb for about a good block. Woo! Alright, gonna chill here and wait for my dad. But yeah, that was the wall. I mean, dude, to my fitness now, that's not too bad. But back then, when a 5% climb was still already pushing me to my limits, that felt brutal. And I remember it, so many people just walking along that. So glad we made it through, and my dad will definitely get it next time. Alright, let's wait up and then regroup and then keep on going. And then this next part, you're going straight through what I think it's called the Langley Township. And it is not to be confused with Langley because there's really not too much here in this corridor. It's just a long straightaway till we get to some more things. Here is what would be another stop for the official route. This is the, I think, North Otter Elementary School. Unfortunately, there's nothing for us here today, so we're just going to keep on riding. And at this point, you're almost halfway through your ride. And here, you're going to start seeing more things as you pass the school. And then we're heading now towards Fort Langley and a lot more sort of metro areas of the greater Vancouver area. So yeah, I think that's how I would definitely break it down. But overall, I just really love this ride, especially the second day, the novelty of going into another country, and then the variety of types of roads you get, because here you're gonna not just have sort of straight countryside, but here it'll be a little more varied. And as always, watch out for railroad tracks. This is a particularly precarious one because it's really not parallel to the road. And one last thing forgot to mention about the township of Langley is I remember there being some stretches where the road pavement wasn't super great, so look out for that too. But anyway, we soon make it into Fort Langley, where we're gonna take a nice little stop.
Alright, we made it to Fort Langley, just about 37 miles in. We just need to get some water before we keep on going. Snack of choice today, banana. OK， 咁今日個行程差唔多踩完一半，你而家有咩感覺啊？
未係好攰，不過有啲都有啲即係開始有少少攰啊。
都係正常。OK， 咁我哋繼續踩，唔好停太耐啊。OK。Yeah, so we're now in some more metro areas. Definitely a lot more people, but we're about to head towards Golden Years, where we'll cross a nice big bridge. And on a nice day like I'm riding today, there's just so many people walking about, which is really great. And yeah, this whole area is really nice residential area. And then from here, you'll start to see like, yeah, more bike lanes and things as we keep going along. Varies in types, but up to now, you were basically just on really quiet country roads without any particular infrastructure. And then here, as we head to the Golden Years Bridge, you'll start to get more of this. But as well as, of course, you'll also get more traffic with it as well. But I'll be honest, I don't ride here particularly often. It's like really only for this ride, so I'm speaking on experience. Because when I got into bikes, which is pretty late in life, I basically already moved to Richmond. So Richmond, Vancouver is where I usually roam and know about bikes now. So I'm sort of rediscovering my home province, hometown, home country. Then after a while roaming, you're going to turn left here right underneath the bridge. At the end of this path, you're going to go on to this spiral sort of ramp, and this is going to lead you directly to the top where you'll get a ton of views and everything. But also that's where I'm going to end this video. I've learned my lesson. I really need to break up these edits. They take an enormous amount of time, so if you're enjoying it, please roll the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on what comes next. And it definitely just serves as huge motivation for me to continue making this content, because I am completely backlogged from a lot of different ride videos. So hopefully, yeah, I'll come out with these really soon, and I'll see you all in the next one.